Hey guys, my name is Bryce. Today I'm reviewing some awesome products from the Gecko Tree. It's a totally unbiased review, and yes, the Gecko Tree, so I thought of climbing a tree. Original. Now I've got to get down. Whoa! I'm going to review these three products from the Gecko Tree: a water dish, a hide, and a feeder bowl. The Gecko Tree is a family-run business, so that's even more reason why to support them. They started this because they were looking for products, specifically feeding ledges for the geckos. They couldn't find any affordable, good-looking products, so they decided to make their own. All their products are made from a food-grade resin and then painted as well as sealed. Painted with naturalistic colors. And one thing that really struck me about their feeding ledges was they aren't wood. I mean, look at some of these pictures. They look like wood, but they're made out of resin. It's like mind-boggling. It really looks so real. I thought it was made out of pani wood or something like that. These products will be linked down below if you want to go purchase them for yourself, as well as their Facebook page. Okay, so let's start off with the water dish. This guy right over here. So this water dish is a smooth finish, which I really love, and I'll give it bonus points for that because I have some water dishes that are rough finishes, and let me tell you, they're quite difficult to clean because lots of the dirt gets stuck in those little crevices. This is awesome because that won't happen. Easier to clean, makes my life easier, which is awesome. Even the edges around here are also kind of a smooth finish, not this rough grainy feel, which is hard to scrub. Because they're smooth, there's no place, well, I can't say no place, but there's less place for bacteria to hide in the little crevices of the water dish. So I love that their products look natural. They really do, and they say that they strive to make them look natural, which in my opinion they're really getting there, and I'm sure in the near future we're going to have some amazing looking products from them, although we already do. These water dishes are sealed. I did a little test of putting the same amount of water in this water dish compared to another water dish, and in 3 days this one had a lot more water than the other one. The other one was actually completely dry. Check it out. So I left these bowls here for about 3 days, and as you can see, this bowl that was not from the Gecko Tree is completely empty. And what's weird is there's like no cracks or anything. It just seems to seep through, and the Gecko Tree one is stuck. Wow, okay. But still has plenty of water inside. So that's a win. Obviously you don't want half your water to escape in 3 days, or let alone all of it. So one of the big things I find with all products that you have to clean is the paint tends to wear off when you start scrubbing it hard, especially if you have a urate like this that's pretty solid stuck on there. So let's see how this does against the test of a scraper, and then we'll test it with a scrubbing brush so we can ensure that your product's paint will last on for a good amount of time. Okay, so now we're going to do the test against getting the urate out with the scraper first. Okay, I'm going to wash it off with the scrubbing thing, and we'll see if any paint has come off. Okay, so far it's actually pretty difficult to get this urate off. Gosh, I'm really scrubbing hard and getting nothing out. Okay, we'll try scraping it off. Okay, so I'm not getting much of it out, which is fine because it's nice for the snake to have a little bit of their own urate because it's their scent in their enclosure. So let's now go to this section here, and I'm going to try scrape the paint off really hard. Okay, I'm really scraping really hard, and wow, as you can see there's hardly any marks. You can see a little bit of scraping there, so let's try some more. No scrubbing device you'll ever scrub this hard that I'm scraping with, so it's gonna last. So now the looks test. We'll test how these products look in my bioactive leopard gecko enclosure. And first off, I can tell you they really do look amazing. I'm loving the look that they give. It gives kind of like a rock carved out water bowl type feel. Let's talk about this feeding dish now. It's perfectly molded to fit these plastic little deli cups inside, so you can put your roaches or your mealworms inside and they won't climb out because of the slippy plastic. But one thing I did see is if I put too many roaches, even if they're the small ones, they tend to pile up on top of each other and still escape. But a good thing about it is the gecko's not able to tip the dish when she climbs in to eat some of the roaches. As before, I just had some of these plastic things and she would step on the side of them and then all the roaches would escape. One thing I would suggest is for you to get a deeper bowl or feed your gecko less roaches at a time. I would say only about 3 fit in here at a time before they start piling on top of each other and escaping. There is an option of a few other deeper bowls which you can also invest in, and that'll make sure the roaches cannot escape whatsoever. I just made the poor decision of choosing this bowl instead of the other ones, so the roaches do escape, but the mealworms seem to do just fine in here. Inside of this hide, it's relatively smooth, not as smooth as the water bowl, so I don't think you'd be able to use this as a water bowl if you would like to, because that's always an option when you own your own stuff, to just get creative. But I haven't tested if it will leak. But because it's relatively smooth inside, often the snakes will tend to go inside and defecate or urate, and it'll be a lot easier to clean because of the smooth surface. Okay, so oftentimes you will drop water dishes when you go to clean them because they every now and then need a good scrubbing, and that's when you tend to drop them. So now I'm going to test this water dish against another one that I have and see which one withstands the drop test. I will do both of them at the exact same height and try to get them landing on the same angle as well, and we'll see which one has the better outcome. So I'm going to first test this bowl here, which, as you can see, when I scrape very hard the paint comes off. So I'm going to drop this first, hopefully at an angle just like that on the corner there, and then I will drop this, and I really do hope it survives. This is the paper stuck on from the water challenge, and I really am counting on this guy. I expect a corner to chip off of this if I drop it on the corner, but I don't expect the whole thing to crack. While this one I don't expect anything to be chipped off, I expect the whole thing to crack. Let's see how it goes, and hopefully we'll have some awesome outcomes. Okay, I'm going to be dropping it from approximately a height of 1.3 meters. Okay, camera's rolling, let me get it into place. 3, 2, gonna try drop it on the corner. 3, 2, 1, drop. 1, drop. 1, drop. Wow. Now it's time for the Gecko Tree. I'm really hoping they do a lot better because I actually really like this bowl. Okay, the height of 1.3 meters. Let's go. Please don't break. Yes! Bullseye! We got it! Let's go. Please don't break. Just a tiny chip on the corner. No cracks whatsoever. I am so impressed. Finally. Yes. I mean, look at that compared to this. Woohoo. Amazing. So I've come to the conclusion that these products are so amazing. Not just because I've been sent them and I'm saying that because I got free stuff, but I've actually tested them. I scraped them, I tried to get the paint off, and only a little bit came off. Like, it was really, really impressive. And that drop test, that stunned me. Like, that was incredible. And from the looks aspect, they are really good. I mean, these are original designs, so you're not going to find them all over. They are really, really awesome. I love them in the enclosures, and they actually have a huge variety of different products that you can choose. So I'm super impressed, love their products, and guess what? You guys know what I'll be using from now on because I really enjoy them. Hopefully I'll be able to fill up my whole collection with the Gecko Tree products because they really look amazing. Their quality is superb, and they just, I can't say enough good things about it. I mean, that drop test, that's crazy. Because generally people drop bowls when you're gonna go clean them, and this one, oh, it survived. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you Gecko Tree for supplying these products for me to review. Guys, their links will be down below so you can go check them out, and if you want to buy some of their stuff as well. There are a few retailers here in South Africa like Ultimate Exotics, Josie Bugs, and the Reptile Garden if I'm not mistaken. So, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Bryce from Righteous Reptiles. Subscribe if you like this video and click that button that's got a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Cheers guys!
You got me waiting.